Hi friends, my name is Achyut and I'm from Isaac. So today in this class we will solve another problem. So we have to print the powers of 2 till n. So we have to write the powers of 2. So which means 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So these are the powers. So we have to print till n. For example, if we have to print up to 16, so we have to print to 8 only. So so we have to print less than n, not till n, less than n. So for example, if we give 16, so we have to print up to 1, 2, 4, 8. So till, which means less than 16. What is the less than 16 powers? Like powers of 2, up to 8 only, but not 16 because here we have given less than n. So that's why we have to print up to 8 only. So why I'm writing 1, 2, 4, 8? So 2 power 0, 2 power 0 is equal to 1, and 2 power 1 is equal to 2, and 2 power 2 is equal to 4, and 2 power 3 is equal to 8. So how am I writing this? Because 2 power 3, for example, take 2 power 3. So which means 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 8. How it became 8? 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So 2 power 3 means we have to multiply 3 times of 2, which gives 8. So that is power. So I hope why I'm writing 1, 2, 4, 8 till n. So n is 16. So we have to write the powers of 2 less than n. So here n is 16. So less than n means we have to write up till 8 only. So that's why I'm writing 1, 2, 4, 8. So I hope you understand the problem statement. So let us write the code. So import java.util.star. And as we know, we want to use the scanner class. We have to write the import java.util.star. And after that, we will write the scanner as is equal to new scanner system.in. So n is equal to sc.nextInt. I have given the n. So in this class, we will learn about functions. So we will learn about functions. So I will execute and tell you how functions will work. So I will give function and I will pass the parameter n. So what I'm doing? So function, so if we pass any parameter, so I will write the code, full code, and execute it, and I will explain. Then you can understand. So we have given function n. So why I have given? Just see. So here, so we have given the function n. So after that, we will write the function public static void function and in num or in den. So don't worry, I'll explain each and every line. So what is happening? So after that, I will take a is equal to 2 and I will go into the loop I is equal to 0, I less than or equal to n and I plus plus. And I will write this condition if math dot power a comma I is greater than or equal to n, then we have to return it. Otherwise, we will print the powers. So how a comma I, and after that I will use this. So the program is completed. So what I have did, look what I did. So here we know how to use scanner. S is equal to new scanner system.in, and we have given the simple user input. So if we want to execute some function means some action. So some action, this variable. So whatever the user input, the user gives. So this input, if we want to use it in the another function, name function. So if you want to write this function another way, like in other form, so then we can pass this parameter like this n. So whatever the user value, user will give the user input, right? So that input will be stored into the this n value. So this function where we are calling here. See here. If you press here, see here some box is coming, right? So this function I am writing outside the main function. So what is the main function? This is the main function. So I am writing this function outside. See here, I am writing this function. So function means some action. Some action need to do with this user input. So whatever the user input we have given, right? I'm storing into this function. So take this number and do some function I'm asking. So this function will do some work. So what work it should do? So then it will come here. So by giving this, you're telling, so do some work. So what work it should do? So giving like this statement, you're asking to do something. So what action it should be do? So that action is here. This action should be done. So we have given this function and this function should do some work. So what work? So here we are writing. So public, which means it can access. So this class. So hello world class will access this function. Public means it can access uh, anywhere in this class. So anywhere we can access. So static is used for declaring variables and declaring functions. So in a particular class, we will use static. So what is void? So void means it will not return anything. So here we are writing return, right? So if you want to return any integer value, if you want to return any double value, so then we will write instead of void, we will write if we want to return some integer value, so then we will write int. If you want to return a double value, then we will write double. So here we want, if we don't want to return anything, so that's why I'm writing void. And I am writing this function name. So whatever the name which we have given, so that name should be, we have to write here. Then only this function will execute. Otherwise, it will not execute. So I hope you understood what is function. So after, so whatever the user given the n value, that will be stored into the function n, right? So this is the user input. So this input only we are writing here, int n. So this int n is user input. I hope you understand. But we are writing in the another function, that's it. So this function only we are writing in the another function. In the while writing another function, we will write int n. So here we have to tell it is an integer n. Here we know this is an integer. This function knows it is an integer, but this function don't know, right, what is n. So that's why I'm writing. I know that n is an integer, so that's why I'm writing int n. So I hope you understand. So if you don't understand, please repeat it again and please watch the video again. So I have given integer a is equal to, why I'm giving a is equal to, we have to print the powers of 2. So that's why I'm giving int a is equal to. So while giving the inputs to a variable, we have to think what we have to do. So then we have to write based upon that, we have to declare the variable and initialize the value. So and after that, we have to traverse up to n. So as I told you here, this is a 16, n is the 16. So it should be traverse up to less than n. So that's why I'm writing less than n. So it's not required equal to. So otherwise we can write equal to also. And it should be incremented each time. So here, this 27 to 30 line. So we are checking math dot power. So this math dot power is a method. Method means it is an action. So math dot power will do some action. What action it will do? It will check the powers. It will check the powers. So a comma I means a. What is the value of a? 2, so 2, right? So 2. What is the I value? I is equal to 0. 2 power 0. What is the 2 power 0? Equal to 1. So, but what we are checking here? So math dot power, if it is greater than or equal to n. So which means what is n value 16? So if it is greater than means it is 32, or if it is 18. If it is 18, if the input is 18, it should stop the function. So what we have to do, it should print up to 8, right? It's like we have to print up to less than n. So to stop that function, we are writing this lines. I hope you understand. So we have to print the powers of 2 less than n. Should not print after that n. So to stop that thing, so we have to write this small method. So whenever it comes greater than or equal to n, then this process should be stopped. So math.pow, if it is greater than or equal to n, which means what is n value 16. So if it is greater than 16, then stop this work and print the remaining values. So system.outer what I'm doing, so it will check whether that powers of 2 is that less than n or not. So if it is n, If it is less than n, it will print. So what values it will print? So these values will print. So math.pow a comma I. So I hope what is the you learn, like you have learned what is math.pow. So a comma I means 2. What is the 2 value or a value? 2. 2 comma I means 2 power 0. After that 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3 until n. So I hope you understand. So but you have a question, why we have written int? So math.pow will return the values in the double. So double means something like that, 2.4554, something like that. So to avoid that, we are casting. So we are casting int. So then it will returns only 2. These decimal points will be terminated. So I hope you understand why I'm writing int math.pow, and it will returns the values like here 1, 2, 4, 8. So it will check first one 2 power 0. 2 power 0 value will print. And 2 power after that incremented 2 power 1. So 2 power 1 value is 2. And after that incremented 2 power 2. And each and every value will be printed by casting. So what is the casting? We will remove the decimal values. I hope you understand. So I hope you understand. So I think there is no error. So let us run this program. So there is no errors. So there is no errors. And as we know, the example, we will give the 16 as input. 16 as input, it will should print up to 8. 1, 2, 4, 8. So I hope you understand. So we have learned the functions in this class. So if you have any doubt, please do comment so that I can help you out. So if you find this video is helpful for you, please like it and please share it to your friends so that they can be benefit from this video. And please subscribe to my channel and please ring the bell icon. So then only you will get the notification. So whenever I post the videos in the YouTube, you will get the notification. If you ring the bell icon, then only you will get the notification, or otherwise you will not get the notification. That's it, friends. Thank you, friends. Jai Hind.